And we are back. Okay, I've I've actually changed some of the visual effects using the old E and B presets, reshade and all that sort of thing. So I've gone through quite a lot of the settings in reshade to kind of get a nice sort of a smooth, natural kind of look. And we are hopefully going to be able to continue where we left off. Ooh, can I use this? Let's see if I can do this. This is whole like the left brain, right brain thing. Probably making a right mess of this. Oh, no, it's all good. It's all good. Right, let's continue the mission. Get this out of the way and get this done. The Sword of Sheba.
I'm glad to see you.
Easy.
It took quite some doing, but I have all the pieces.
Really? Well, that is marvelous. Give it to me, and I'll get to work right away. Here's your money, and if you want to see the result, come by tomorrow. I should have it done by then.
Fine. Thanks.
May the Lord watch over you.
200 groschen. Nice. Wait for the smith. Okay, that's fine. So come back for that tomorrow. Right, let's go over to... Where are they? They're over. They should be over here. In at the glade. Let's go, horsey! I'll take the scenic route today. Dunk.
Yeah.
Hang on a minute. Is this horse like on auto mode? Because I'm not even pressing left and right and the horse seems to be kind of...
Yeah.
I'm actually intrigued. Because like I say, I'm not pushing left and right at all and the cursor seems to be changing on its own. I'm wondering if this will actually take me all the way there. Let Jesus take the reins. No, it is. It's literally automatically taking me. I say, I'm not turning left or right or anything. Look. I'm just holding the button down just to go, just to gallop, which is the B key, and I'm not pressing anything else. Interesting. I mean, it doesn't stop my horse from ploughing into random civilians as they're walking through a forest, but... This is actually insane. I never even knew this was actually a feature. I'm not even sure if it's a mod or it's part of the base game or what. Oh. Okay, you've gone off the road there, so you've kind of lost your way a bit. Okay, let's line you back up.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, so I've got horse GPS. Nice. But I'm interested to see whether it does actually take me to the marker. I'm hoping it does.
Yeah.
Because if it does take over like this and it is fully automatic, then I won't use the fast travel anymore, because the fast travel isn't really technically all that fast. You actually lose quite a lot of the day when it does that, and obviously the loading times as well. And this way you get to see a load more stuff. Okay, so I'm in Townburg now. Townburg Quarry. Now is it going to start lining up with my waypoint? Okay, right, now it's just gone stupid. Alright, let's start again.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because the only corrections I'm doing now is when it kind of goes off the road, or it does something like it did back there, it went into the house. Now is it going to turn left? Yes, it is. What's it going to do here? Turn right? Nope, turn left.
Yeah.
Is it plough into the soldier?
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, we could just be going around in circles. I have no idea.
I'll slay you.
No, you won't.
Yeah.
Fucking dogs run off.
Yeah.
Oh, we're in all shits. Right, okay, let's see how accurate that has got me. Well, actually it kind of hasn't really, to be fair, has it? So for a while it was kind of going in the right direction, but then I think it just follows the roads. It's not so much a GPS, it just literally follows the roads, and then when it comes up with a crossroad it just picks one at random. It's not necessarily kind of going on the specific road that you want, because we've kind of gone off. Yeah, we've gone off out the road a little bit there. Okay, so it's not an automatic GPS that takes you all the way. It literally just follows the road, and you have to correct it if you feel that you're going off off a destination. So I'm not sure if that's a mod or that's base game or what. I mean, I've got so many mods running, I couldn't be able to tell the difference. Right, I'm going to save it here. Because we're at kind of an interesting turning point for the game now. That's Matthew, of course it is.
I'm glad to see you.
Right, okay. Let's see. No, I'm not. Let's get straight to the Matthew and Fritz and get
Got
going.
it for you right here.
Alright, let's go.
Hey, Henry. I'm hungry. I'd like a bite to eat.
So, what are you scheming up this time?
Well, we've got this idea. You might have heard there's coin coming to the Talmberg quarry to pay the workers their overdue wages.
Well, I overheard some talk about it.
They owe them for a quarter of a year. There's a lot of quarrymen in that quarry.
But it's bound to be well guarded, isn't it?
Maybe not, if we time it right.
And why aren't we talking about it with Andrew?
Andrew hasn't got the balls for it. He sent us to hell.
He did? How come?
I don't know. He just said he won't do it.
Andrew's not interested. Is it that dangerous? Look, if I'm going to do this, I want to know everything.
It's close to Talmberg, so if we mess something up, we could have problems. But what a pile of silver.
Those people work for Sigismund.
Yeah, for Sigismund.
And are you quite sure?
No, actually, they're not Sigismund's people.
And you think it's all right? Is that what we are now? Common thieves?
What do you want me to tell you? Take a good fucking look at us. You're alright, but we're up to our necks in shit.
But a thing like this?
Do you think we're any better off now than we were in Sasau, on our last legs at the tavern?
No. I suppose not.
So you understand? Ever since Skelet's, everything's been going to hell. Why should we have to pay the price for that? To hell with the fucking quarrymen!
I'm in.
Wonderful. But before we get to work, we have to find out more. We are gonna go and take a sly look at that quarry. Meanwhile, you go to Talmberg and find out when they're bringing the coin. Try to find out who's gonna be guarding it. Even better, if you can make it so there's as few guards as possible, well, you know, I wouldn't be upset at all. See you later.
All right. This is the big one. This is the mission.
Hey, twat face.
So how do I make sure they cut down the number of guards when they transport the money?
Easy. Make it right, Wookers.
The ruckers?
Wookers. Hubbub. Bedlam. I mean, just give someone around Talmberg a punch in the mouth. Start a brawl. Or steal something valuable.
And that'll help.
Of course. The townsfolk will be furious. They'll start clamouring for more guards in the town. Take my word for it. 9 times out of 10, punching someone in the gob is the best solution.
Of course there is.
Do you have any other ideas?
Well, most guards, especially the ones in charge, are lazy fuckers. If you could figure out a way to get rid of their horses, I'd bet at least a few of them won't go anywhere.
Thanks.
What a pleasure. I'm sure there's some other tricks you could try. Well, that's all I can think of. See you later.
All right.
Matthew told me about his plan.
That bollocks with the quarry? What the hell is he thinking?
You didn't like the sound of it?
No, it's too big and too much in plain sight. If the slightest thing went wrong, it'd all be fucked. And me and you too, mind, if we had anything to do with it.
So what do you propose? Matthew and Fritz have made their minds up.
You need to tell the commander of the Talmberg garrison that a robbery is in the making. Have him send his best men. When those 2 fools see how many soldiers there are, with any luck they'll give up on the idea.
But what if they still decide to go for it?
Aye? Well, then they'll be in for a very tough time of it.
They're my old mates. You're asking too much of me.
I know. But look at what they're trying to do, for Christ's sake. Those quarrymen are honest folk who never did nothing to no one.
And it begins. Well, I'm going to save it here.
Greetings, Henry.
Andrew wants to betray you.
What?
He wanted me to go to Talmberg and tell Captain Robard about the robbery.
That horseman wants to get us killed? I'll cut him in 2.
Hold your horses. That'll get you nowhere. Use your head, damn it.
That swine! That fucking swine!
What if we lay the blame on him?
What have you got in mind?
They have to carry the money in a sack, don't they? What if I took the empty sack and hid it in Andrew's tavern? And then, instead of snitching on you like he wants, I tell Captain Robard he was behind it.
Fuck hell! That's devious! That's ingenious! That bastard would end up hanging by his own rope.
Then it's a deal. Once we get the money, I'll hide the sack somewhere here in the inn.
Good luck then.
Yeah. Very, very backstabbery. Hey. Welcome to the stream anyway, dude. Yeah, I'm just doing the, obviously, well, as you can clearly see, I'm just doing the main story of Kingdom Come. Trying to do it as efficiently and as quickly as possible without all the bullshit in between. Alright, let's fast travel to town. Actually, you know what? Screw it. Let's don't need to fast travel. I can just. It's only around the corner.
Yeah.
Going on an adventure. Also need to find out where my dog's gone. Oh, thank you very much. Much appreciated.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think I'm going the right way. I'm not kind of using the fast travel, so
Yeah.
it should bring me out into the right place.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, you know what? Wrong button. Oh no, I am coming out in the right place. I should just follow this road.
Yeah.
And here we are. Right, I've made sure that I save this because it can go one or two ways. And even though Fritz and Matthew are a couple of wasters, never like to see them hang.
Yeah.
Oh, caught up on the bridge. Oh, come on. Go across the bloody bridge. Right, okay, so I do actually have to be in the Townbag Castle. Okay. Give me 1 second.
Yeah.
So I was losing a few frames then for some reason.
Yeah. To me.
Where is he? There's my doggy.
Here. Heel. There's the good doggy. That's my boy. Look what I've got for you. You'll love this.
I need to get myself another dog upgrade or houndmaster upgrade so that I can get the best bits. Right, what is it I'm actually doing? Right, snitch to Sir Robot about the quarry robbery, get the sack that's been used for the Townburg quarry coin. Right, I'm going to... yeah. Right, let's get the sack. I can't talk to any of these, so it probably must be Robard or somebody like that I need to talk to. There he is. Right, so I've stolen the money. Put the empty bag in the barrels in the tavern in the glade. See you earlier, but got a phone call. Gotcha.
Who's there?
I don't need to worry about that because I've already stolen the money. Get a sack that's being used for the Townburg quarry coin. Okay, where's... Put the empty bag by the barrels by the tavern of the glade. Okay. Empty sack from quarry. Ah, okay. Right, so in this playthrough, Fritz and Matthew are not going to die. Which is probably for the best. Because you can set them up. Yeah. I've actually looked on YouTube. There's actually about 4 or 5 different ways this can go down, and there's a way where you actually, like, when you're attacking the guards, you can actually kill Fritz and Matthew yourself. You literally just like fucking kill them in battle. Obviously, report them to Sir Robard, and he basically hangs them. Or you just kind of, you just kind of don't snitch to anybody, and everyone gets away with it. I think that's one of them. Alright, so let's go and set up Andrew. Right, as long as his alemaid doesn't come in here. Right, just so that I know where I've got to put it. Put the empty bag by the barrels in the tavern in the glade. Okay, alright. There we go. Right, we've set Andrew up now. Go and snitch to Robard. Fuck it. Might as well rob his gold while I'm here as well. But yeah. $200k groschen. No, seriously, there must be. There's got to be a bug somewhere. Not a bug, sorry. A mod that I'm using that adds additional money to traders, because that's just ridiculous. I'm not going to take it because it's just so much money. Makes the game ridiculously easy, so I'm going to have to go through all my mods to find out which one overpowers the traders with ridiculous amounts of money, because it's just stupid. Alright, back to Talmberg. Too overloaded to fast travel. Oh, is it all the wine I'm drinking? Yes, that's another thing, Bruce. You probably noticed that it looks a little bit different. I've been messing around with the reshade settings and made it look a lot nicer to look at. Right, that should be enough for me to... Too overloaded. Oh, fuck's sake. Let me move something over to... Move to horse, unless you know. Yeah, move all the beer over. Too much beer. Right, I'm not overloaded now. Possibly. Well, I kind of found the settings that were done before with the reshade. It was just too sharp. It was, there was too many sharp and too many kind of like edges and stuff. So basically, I smoothed it all down and made it look a lot more kind of vibrant, a lot more bloom, some Gaussian blur and things like that, just to kind of make it look a little bit more nicer to look at. This is all reshade settings, nothing to do with the game. Oh, actually, where is Robard? Is he over here? Oh, he's over here, isn't he?
Hey, Henry's come to see us.
Oh, he seems very happy, doesn't he?
Good day.
Oh, actually, what I'm going to do, very quickly, I'm going to save it, because what I can do is set them all up, and then come back and reload this bit here. Yeah, Gallows Brothers. So the time now is 8:35 or 8:34, something like that. So this should... Let's just have a look. 1937. Yeah, so that's good. That's good. So now I know to reload this one.
There's a plan to rob the quarry.
The quarry? What do you know about it?
Once you bring the coin that's owed, they'll be waiting for you.
What? How do they know about the coin?
I don't know. But they aren't going to be nice about it. They've no respect for anyone. I recommend you take your toughest men.
Henry, I have no idea what this all means, but I'll muster the men. But if this is some kind of joke, there'll be hell to pay.
I'm afraid it isn't. I know who's behind the robbery.
What? Who the fuck is it?
Should I have them all executed? Yeah, because we can come back and reload this.
Andrew, the innkeeper at the inn in the glade, along with Fritz and Matthew. They keep company with him.
Them! The bastards! How do you know? Do you have any proof?
I overheard something in the
Hey
ale
Kim,
house.
welcome.
The money is sure to be locked up somewhere there.
If what you say is true, there'll be hell to pay. I'll tell you that.
Alright, so we should come back and reload this. I'll keep pressing the wrong bloody button. So I'm not gonna save. Keep this as the main playthrough. This is just obviously one of the options that you can do. So you saw me save it just before I spoke to him. So we'll see what happens when we get back to the glade. I mean, we've also avoided a massive battle as well. Oh dear.
So many plots and intrigues, and nothing remains but dead bodies.
See, they all got hung. So let's go back and just change it so we fuck over Andrew instead. Oh, hold on a minute. Yeah, that's the one we wanted. Because it must have saved after we did the speech with Robard, and they would have still been hung. So let's go back one more save, and this should be the right one. Here we go. This is the right one. All right, that's tab out a minute. For some reason, it's slowing down. Let's just do that quick. Do that, and there we go. Right, there we go. Now let's do the right way. Well, it's not technically the right way, but
I know who's behind the robbery.
What? Who the fuck is it?
Andrew, the keeper at the inn in the glade.
Him? How do you know? Do you have any proof?
I overheard something in the alehouse. The money is sure to be locked up somewhere there.
If what you say is true, there'll be hell to pay. I'll tell you that.
and this way we save both Fritz and Matthew. I should be able to... Here we go. Let's give the money to the boys. There's also another option where you take the money out of the sack in the Townburg Armory, and then replace it with your own money. So effectively, you're robbing it, but you're not. If that makes sense. That way, nobody dies and nobody knows a robbery's taken place. Fritz, Matthew, and Andrew all think that you have robbed it, and they're just happy with the coins. So you're basically just giving them money just for the sake of it. Yet no crime has ever been committed. But that's like the most pacifist and best way of doing it, where nobody gets hurt and nobody knows a robbery's been taken. So you're literally just taking the money and then putting your own money in back in the sack. Kind of seems pointless, but it's kind of breaking the game to kind of... Well, is it breaking the game? No, it's probably not actually breaking the game, because it is recognised as a actual
Was there much in it?
legitimate playthrough option. Oh, where's the horse? I'm fucking running all the way over there. There you are.
Yeah.
But yeah, we are really making good progress with the story now. It does make me a little bit concerned because we are starting to creep up to the monastery story, which I think we need Gazbeard on for that one to kind of talk us through it, because I mean I have done it a few times, but it's just so tedious, and you lose all your inventory. Actually, are they up there? I think they are. Yes, of course they are. They're at the top of the bloody cliff, aren't they?
Yeah. Yeah.
I can't see shit. I need to... There we go. See what I'm doing now.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, I probably need to make up some more potions soon.
God be with you, Henry.
I've got that coin.
What? What coin?
The coin they were going to send to the quarry.
Going to? What are you saying? You stolen Talmberg?
Damn right.
Well, I'll be fucked. So show us the bloody money then.
Yeah. So if you didn't tell anybody anything and you didn't do anything to kind of lower the guard duty for this, these two would get absolutely slaughtered by the guards.
Here it is.
Holy shit!
A third of it is yours.
Fuck yeah! First we get drunk out of our heads. Let Andrew see what he missed out on. Good luck then.
Yeah, about that.
I've got the coin.
Good. You can buy me a fucking beer.
No, I mean the coin from the quarry.
Bollocks. Nothing's come to the quarry. We know if it did.
And it's not coming, ever.
What? All this watching and waiting's been for nothing? Fuck.
No, you blockhead. I stole the coin before it even left Hamburg.
What? So all this watching and waiting has been for nothing?
It's such a moron.
Ha! Come here and give me a kiss, you sneaky little fucker.
Later. I'll have to get blind drunk first.
So, show us the money.
Here it is.
I should keep it just to like
I
fuck him
can't
off.
believe it. We're rich.
That we are.
I'm gonna spend a week in the bathhouse. Fuck it, a month. And every wench in the province will be in there with me. Take care.
He's such a degenerate. Right, can we get
Hey,
them?
How'd you get so fucked up?
I need a helping hand. I'm the bailiff of Pribyslavitz now, and
Bailiff, eh? Well, your worship, I'd love to help. Only I've got my own problems to deal with.
Maybe the quest needs to end first. Yeah, I think the quest has to end first before we can ask him. Right, let's get back to the glade and then sleep till the morning. And then ask him then, because we shouldn't need him for anything else. I mean, Henry needs to sleep anyway, he's getting tired. Oh shit, I didn't want to press that. Oh, looks like we're getting into combat.
What do you say? What do you fucking say? You fucking sodomite.
What the fuck is that? Oh, it's just a villager. Look at him, piss and blood everywhere. This sword is a beast. Preserve, what's that? Oh, yeah, I don't need that. Yeah, this sword is a one-hit kill. I'm glad I got it. I haven't unlocked the alcoholic trait yet. Am I even going the right way? Yes, I am. Just literally just follow this road. That's all I have to do is just follow this road. Okay. I'll use my horse. That's what I got it for.
yeah.
What the fuck is...
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Hang on. Oh, I'm here.
Hey, you! Don't move a muscle. Surrender. You'll have to answer for your lawbreaking.
What?
You killed someone, you bastard! Right before my eyes! If it was up to me, I'd
What?
send you straight to the chopping block. You're lucky the law will only let me throw you in jail.
Look, I'll tell you the truth, but you mustn't tell anyone.
When did I kill somebody?
The Lord of Ratai sent me on a secret mission.
I must have
To
run
do it,
somebody
I have
over
to
with my
bend the law
horse.
a little now and again. Understand?
Well, I thought... That is, I had no idea.
Why is he acting like
If
a
that's
pansy?
how it is, of course you may go.
Why the hell is he acting like a pansy?
You were right.
About that quarry?
Anyway,
How,
moving on.
how did it turn out?
We searched every corner of the inn and found something in the cellar. The sacks that were used to carry the quarryman's wages. When we confronted Andrew, he went absolutely mad. He shouted something about having been betrayed. And when we went to arrest him, he came at us with a sword.
Is he dead?
Go and have a look at the crossroads by the inn. Unfortunately, we'll never know where that money ended up.
Fuck's sake, I just fucking spilled beer all over myself. Oh, there's Andrew.
So many plots and intrigues, and nothing remains but dead bodies.
That was just so random. Yeah, he just comes over and says I killed somebody in that, and then I kind of used the whole "oh, I'm on a secret mission," and he was like, I'm so sorry. How dare I accuse you of such a thing?" And then you just change the conversation. Yes, boy, you were right. This is the guy I just killed. I ploughed him with my freaking horse. Oh, she's obviously upset. Oh, such evilness. I'm going to change this one over because I prefer this one to the yellow one that I've got. I think the yeah. Oh, okay. Oh, let's get all that stuff off my horse as well. I think I need a wash. My clothes are all filthy. Right, that doesn't put me over. So I'm not overburdened. Right, sleepy time. Fucking covered in beer now. So when you open a bottle of beer and then you put your mouth over it, take a bit and it all bubbles up and just overflows. That's literally what just happened to me. So it's true, you do have to be careful when riding your horse, because if you're going full pelt and you like go head on with them, you do actually kill people. That's why I was wondering why he was running over to me. He was saying, "You just killed somebody in front of me," and I was like, "I'm sorry, what now?" dog moaning. It's really annoying. So you can't even talk to her, because obviously she's all upset because Andrew's just been hung. Right, those idiots still here.
How are you?
I have some trophies.
Show me. So many. My lad, you're like the smiting right hand of God. Goodbye.
So now I've got to figure out where Fritz and Matthew hang out now. So is this where Robod's now going to be hanging out? Alright, the markers aren't showing up anywhere. Let's wait a bit longer. Because sometimes they don't all get up until early. I mean, there is a mod that you can get, basically called the Early Worm mod, where all the traders wake up early and they open their shops earlier, so you don't have to keep waiting for them to open up at like 9 o'clock. I mean, realistically, peasants back in the day, they really had no life whatsoever. You know, they woke up at like 5 or 6 in the morning, worked all day, literally all fucking day. Had their dinner and went straight to sleep. They didn't have time for anything else. It's a really, really fucking miserable life, in all fairness.
Got it for you right here. Good morning.
She doesn't talk about Andrew. Right, let's have a little gander in the outhouse and see if they're in here. Because sometimes they hang around in here, because they really don't do fuck all. Oh, there they are. There's Matthew at least, anyway. Get the fuck out of the way.
Here you are, and good health. Oh.
Jesus, what have you been up to?
Listen, Matthew, I'm running Pribyslavix now. How would you like to move there? There's work enough to be had.
How much work?
Lots of it. Don't you worry about that.
Henry, that's exactly what I am worried about.
I might have known. We've got a tavern there too, though.
Why didn't you say so right away? I can always count on you, pal. I'll get going then, alright?
You do that. But don't forget, you'll have your work cut out.
I don't doubt it. Another alehouse to drink dry.
I want more money for that ring.
And why's that?
Because we're really good mates.
Nice try.
I don't even know what ring he's talking about now. Oh, it's really... the frame rate's dropped considerably.
Hey, how'd you get so fucked up?
Yeah, I'll definitely need to go to the bathhouse, because Henry's dirty.
Hey, what do you say to moving to Pribyslavix? I'm in charge there now, and I could find some job for you.
A job in the woods? Doing what? Collecting pine cones?
You could help with the building work.
What ails thee?
To hell with that. What good did honest labour ever do me?
We've got a tavern too.
Ah, now that's a different matter.
So predictable.
Emptying tankards.
No doubt I'll regret it, but I'll take you.
Right, we've now got him. Nuts, get the fuck out. Right, let's feed him. See, look, they're all going to have to privilege labbits now.
There's the good doggy. That's my boy. Look what I've got for you. You'll love this.
Here's one we killed earlier. Come on, increase my Houndmaster skill. Rest in peace, Andrew. He'll be here hanging around all day. I know it's really weird because the model doesn't look like Andrew, and when I did the earlier playthrough, the two other people hanging didn't look like Fritz and Matthew either. But I would have thought that they would have spent that extra little bit of time just getting, you know, the models of them being hung, rather than just using some generic 3D model. Anyway, let's go back to Sassout. What's this? Kill the... Oh, yeah. Well, let's go over to Sassout. We'll speak to the guy about the Queen of Sheba sword, and hopefully we can get him over to Pribyslavitz as well, and then we'll go off and kill those bandits. I'll use my my Dark Knight Midnight outfit as well and see if I can proper sneak in without them being detected. There's also a quest, I don't know what kicks it off, but there's a quest where you go into a camp and you literally poison the food and everyone in the camp just dies. It's like a massive group assassination. You just see them like waking up in the morning and just eating at the cooking pot, and then they all just drop dead. Everyone starts freaking out. It's a bit like that scene in Breaking Bad where Gus poisons all the cartel with that poisoned tequila, and they all just start dropping everywhere. Now, having a swordsmith is probably better than having an armourer, because an armourer, I think you only get a special type of shield from having Zack as your armourer. Whereas, to be fair, I'm not really using the shields anymore. But having a swordsmith, you get like a really powerful sword. Now, I kind of find that the sword is much more powerful and useful than a shield, especially if you're using a longsword where you can only use that.
From the yard.
Oh yes, it was a funny scene, yeah. Right, aha, right, number 8. Let's go. I'm also a bit disappointed that the Radzig outfit didn't look as good on Henry as I thought it would, and it's like I say, it's an all-in-one outfit. You know, you can't take bits off and like mix and match them with other outfits, because it's mainly the jacket bit that I like. Oh, I can go see the winches while I'm over here as well, and get a proper bath, because I think Henry is quite filthy, isn't he? Let's have a look. Yeah, I can see all the dirt on it. Everything's filthy. I've got an idea. I wanted to poison the dog, but I think Mutt will end up eating it. I was going to give him some poisoned chicken.
My humble greetings. How may I serve you?
You know why I'm here.
So, have you forged the sword?
I certainly have.
And?
It's wondrous. Even I can feel its power. I think this is my life's greatest work. I'll never make anything to match it. Do you want to buy it?
Very well. I'll buy it.
I knew you'd appreciate it. You won't regret it.
Farewell.
Oh. You know what? I don't think I am, because I think the sword that I've got on me now is a lot more powerful. Oh, fuck it, I'll buy it anyway.
I need a skilled swordsmith in Pribyslavitz who'll put good, strong steel in my men's hands. Are you interested?
What? Give up my shop here to move to some ruins in the woods? Trade's not so great right now, true, but why would I do that?
You're looking at it all wrong. You should see it as an investment in a better future. How many smiths are there here in Sasau alone? In Pribyslavitz, you be the one and only. And the village is growing and growing, so there'll be fat profits to be had.
I can see you're an enterprising young man. All right, I'll do it. God be with you.
Yay, got him as a swordsmith. Once he settles in, I'll go back to him and see if there is actually an even bigger, better sword than the one that I've already bought. Let's have a look. Yeah, see, look. The sword that I've got is 75%, and the Queen of Sheba is 65%, so it's literally 10% higher. Actually, let's see if there's anything that needs fixing before he moves off. Oh no.
God be with you.
He's no longer working anymore. He's literally just shut up shop. He's just like, just got to walk away, leave his wife and kids and everything. It's like, I'm going to Pribyslavitz for a new life. Fuck everybody here. Bathhouse. It should be just down here. Let's go see some wenches. Get the old dick wet. Oh, I can see the tents already. I want women!
Mother of God. You look like you've been assaulted.
I have?
I'd like to make use of the bathhouse's services.
And what is it you'd like?
I've heard you have nice girls here.
I'm sure you'll be extremely satisfied. God bless.
So they don't show you this cutscene, but they show you the cutscenes of all the other women that you end up banging. Except for Lady Stephanie of Talmberg, you didn't see them two banging. But when you went with Father Godwin up in the bell tower, you saw him going at it, and also when you gave Teresa the goods, you saw that scene as well. But Lady Stephanie, they kind of turned away from that one. They didn't show you what happened. Maybe it's just you can't see a proper lady fucking going rough, getting rooted. But surely bathhouse halls is perfectly acceptable. The fuck?
Lost something hereabouts?
Okay then. And they clean all your clothes as well. It'll take me out off. I think the hat makes him look really kind of really gay. To be fair, I know that it's obviously a sign of nobility with that specific hat, but I'm going to take it off because yeah, fuck it. I'm just going to drop it. Don't need it anymore. Leather gloves. Yeah, we'll get rid of those as well. And yeah, fuck it. We'll just drop the sword. I'm not going to sell it because I've got so much money. What is that icon? That horse icon? Alpha male. Your needs have been satisfied, and it shows you're feeling self-confident. Oh, okay. You've got freshly laundered clothes, giving you a +1 charisma. Right, so it's no longer filthy anymore. Okay, let's go out and sort out those bandits. Well, if I go to Rovna, I can just cross right to the west. It's a long trek from here, but from Rovna it's just due west. I don't know if you can get any nobility gloves, because I've got these leather gloves, but they kind of look really rough and horrible. I think they're more for hunting. But if I can find any like proper posh nobility gloves, I'll find them. I don't know. I just like Henry walking around looking like he owns the place. Because at the beginning of the game, when you're just walking around in your normal green Henry clothes, everyone just treats and talks to you like a peasant. So if you talk to anybody in nobility where you're wearing Henry's normal clothes, they just look down on you like you're a piece of shit. But when you're wearing the same clothes as them, they treat you like, oh, I'm so honoured to be speaking to you. You know. But again, if you're wearing nobility clothing and you speak to the peasants, they kind of, yeah, you just come across as a bit of a snob to them. A little bit funny, but you know, Henry did get a little bit kind of up his own arse once he started to fall in with Sir Radzik. As soon as he started doing jobs for him and that, his head got right up his own arse.
Yeah.
Let's get. Do I have? Oh, I don't have it. Like psychics. Let's put all this away for the moment.
Yeah. Yeah.
The fuck is this? Oh, I suppose it's to close a mine off. Right, should be getting close now. Alright, all good to go. Well, tell Mutt to stay here because he gets in the way.
Wait here for me. Stay.
See, I can't even hear my own footsteps. So stealthy. There was a third-person camera mod that I used to use as well, but for some reason I think the game's been updated and it no longer works, and I can't seem to get it working anymore. It doesn't actually add anything better to the game, and in all fairness, I kind of feel that this sort of game works better in first person, because God knows how you're supposed to accomplish the unique combat system in this game in third person. That would be an absolute nightmare. I do love the sounds, the ambient sounds, like the birds tweeting and stuff like that. There's also a mission that I know that I haven't done yet, where you have to trap a load of birds for a specific NPC. Oh, I can hear him talking.
Hey, who's there?
Well, I never.
Raise the alarm!
Ow!
Watch out!
God damn! Raise the alarm! Watch out! Answer to my prayer. Just when I wanted to vent my rage on someone. You call that combat? Oh! Yeah! Come and get it!
This hood is getting in my way.
Here!
Let's try and take this fucking hood off.
Fuck this! Heck, fuck! Take that! Show what you're made of.
Is that all you got?
Got ya. Oh, you can't take anything when you're...
Ow!
Okay then. Yeah, the hood gets in the way. Oh, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to get rid of all that groschen that I ended up getting. Let's see if I can, because I've got so much groschen, it's ridiculous. So I'm literally going to dump it all into him. 189k, it's ridiculous. Right, I'm back to owning nothing again. Oh, good luck to whoever finds his body and finds a life-changing amount of money. Where was that camp? Kind of couldn't see what I was doing very well because the hood was in my face. I know I shot at least one of them with an arrow. Ah, here we go. Here we are.
Hey-o.
I literally just dumped 190 grand of groschen into that dead bandit's pocket because it's just too much money for me to walk around with, and it just kind of gives me a really ridiculously unfair advantage that I don't need. Especially when I'm earning money at Pribyslavitz now. So I'm going to have to find out which mod is causing that to happen, because I don't want the traders to be having that much money, because it just makes the game stupidly easy. Oh. Right, that's that taken care of. Let's go up to Pribyslavitz and see how everyone's doing. Probably have to do some more judgment for people, because they keep coming to you with all their problems. Yeah, I mean, I still think some of the traders, when you're in the shops with them, trying to barter with them in the shops, they still only have a limited amount. But I think it's the money that they have stored in their chests afterward. I'll have to have a little word with one of them and find out how much money they've got on them. If it is the total amount that they've got, you know, when it comes to trading, I'm going to have to find out what mod is causing that, because, like I said, I didn't willingly or intentionally choose a specific mod that gives them 200 grand. So there must be like another mod that I've downloaded that does something else, but I didn't read the description properly, where it says, oh yeah, by the way, this also gives traders like a massive boost in money, because I didn't ask for that. And I know that you say that it takes about 60 grand to build up Privyslavitz, but I would have kind of like preferred to have just done it the way I did do it, where, you know, I earned the money properly by, well...
Where the hell were you brought up? Don't you know you have to have a light after dark?
Yeah, as I was saying, yeah, even though that I got the money legitimately being robbing people, it's a lot better to do it that way and earning it gradually, rather than just opening up a chest and having all the money you need to build the entire town. Fucking guy having a go at me. I could have him locked up for that. I will see you hang. Now, obviously, we've hired Fritz and Matthew to be labourers here, but I guarantee you, the only place you're ever going to see them is in the alehouse. Yeah, it is to a degree, but as we found out from you shits, that just going around murdering people in their sleep causes problems later on when you actually have to visit the town for a quest, and you get thrown in jail for 10 days for fucking murder. Even though this is not the sort of town, well, this is not the time where you would be able to get away with that. You'd be hung straight away, no questions asked. Well, how much money have I earned? Fucking hell. 36 grand. Okay, I'll take. So this is legitimate money that the town has generated since I've built all the shops and hired people. So this is proper legitimate money. So I'm going to just take half and leave them with 17 grand, and that money is, so obviously you can see it there, 17 grand. In a few days or weeks time we'll come back and see how much that's gone up, but I'm not putting any more in. I'm just going to leave it with 17 grand and obviously take some for myself, and that's just going to keep generating and generating now. Oh, he's still here. Marius. I want to touch him. Well, let's get up and save. That's it. Let's see if I can get his money up, because he was working underpaid. And I should have raised his wages. Yeah. But anyway, I guarantee you, Fritz and Matthew are just going to stay in the alehouse now. The only downside is we couldn't get the alehouse made because we killed her brother. Well, she's not actually an alehouse maid. She actually works at the mill, but you hire her to be one. But she seems to be the only option for somebody that you can hire for this job. Absolutely pissing it down.
So, how am I doing with the village?
Let's see. How do you think you're doing? We've already finished everything successfully. Excellent work, Henry.
I'm glad you're pleased.
We shouldn't be able to build anything else. Let's just check to see if there's anything that can be upgraded, maybe. That's it. Yep, everything's done. And we've got all our villagers here now. All the ones that I can get here. Any judgment needing doing? No. Just want to speak to all the people that I've taken on. So I'm just going to go here and I'm just going to go to the ale house and see how everyone's doing, and then we can progress with the story properly again. There he is, Fink.
God bless. Can I help you?
See you later.
About that sword.
Oh yeah, don't need to worry about that.
How are you getting on here, Master Swordsmith?
I'd completely forgotten how pleasant it is to work in a village. I don't miss the stink of the town drains, that I can tell you.
Take care.
Let's see if he does the better sword, or if I've got the better sword, or if I have to rob him for it.
See you later.
Right, let's have a look. So the sword that I've currently got has a rating of 75. Anything above that, you see, that's the one I've got now. The Herod's sword. No, that is the best one. Now I've never played this game with a warhammer or a mace or an axe before. Some people literally, they don't even learn anything to do with the sword at all. They literally just kind of learn how to play the game using a hunting axe or a combat axe, you know, things like that. I have no idea how it differs. You probably get completely different animations, I don't know, but obviously being a traditional kind of medieval person, I would go with just like using the sword. Now, I think was it the Vikings were more prone to using axes, although the Vikings were kind of ambidextrous, because they were just as good using an axe as they were with a sword and a bow and arrow and a shield. You know, yeah, they knew how to fight with shields. They knew how to aim with arrows and bows. They knew how to sword fight, and they also knew how to use. I mean, the Vikings were fucking awesome. You know, they mastered every different type of combat there was. Whereas obviously, you know, Templar Knights and Crusaders and all your general kind of soldiers, they were just kind of, yes, you had your archers, but that was their main thing. You know, you had the archers doing the archery, you had the knights doing, you know, the sword play, but they just knew how to use a sword and possibly a shield. Whereas the Vikings, they just used everything, and they were good at using everything. And they also didn't give a shit about sending women into battle too, because the women were just as deadly as the men were.
There's another unpleasant matter for you to handle.
Nothing too terrible, I hope.
That's for you to decide, Master Bailiff. As you know, the woods and everything in them belong to our liege lord. He gave you the right to make use of them. But as far as I know, no one else is allowed to hunt there.
Let me guess. Some of our fold are putting game on their tables from our woods, and I have to deal with them.
Just so. A case like this ought to be judged by his lordship himself, but I fear Sir Divish might be a little too strict in this matter.
So what are my options?
You can hand the poachers over to justice, let them off with a warning, or, of course, one can always turn a blind eye and leave it in the hands of God. What's your decision?
We'll turn a blind eye. The people here are poor, and a bit of game on their tables keeps the wolf from the door.
I'm sure the people will love you for it, though I doubt Sir Divish will share their feelings if he finds out. As you wish.
Yeah. But Henry being a poacher anyway, I don't think I should be a bit of a hypocrite really, should I? Right, okay. Missions. Right, let's go back to Sasau then, because there's obviously a quest over there I haven't even finished doing yet. And I'm sure there's some more side quests that I can do as well. And also go down and see Teresa in a few days as well, because I'm sure she needs a good seeing too. Trying to see if this this third date after the last set of 3 dates, whether she puts out again. Put my my black gear back in my back on my horse, because I don't see the point in having that unless I'm specifically using it for sneaky beaky stuff. Oh, I didn't go to the ale house, did I? It's a shame. Need to sell these rings as well. Actually, I need to sell a lot of things. So that B. Oh, I might have to go up these steps actually, to be fair. Ah, here we go.
I'm honored that you should come to me.
Do you have any quicksilver in stock?
Who's asking?
I'm here on behalf of the master fresco painter. He said you sent him away empty-handed 3 times already.
Then I don't have any.
That sounds almost as if you don't want to sell it to me.
It's not that I don't want to. It's that I can't.
Can't you? In the Sasau monastery? That seems unlikely. It looks more like you're lining your own pockets to me. I wonder what people would have to say about that.
It's not. I'm not. Oh, shit.
Get to the point.
They came for me at noon. Directly to the office. The overseer was somewhere on his rounds. Some night it was. Without a crest. Armed. He called himself Sir Jezek, and he had a lackey with him called Rapota, a scruffy fellow with a yellow cape. Always whistling he was. They told me they wanted all the quicksilver we order for the monastery. Of course, I told him that wouldn't be possible.
And then what? Did they threaten you?
Not at first. They tried to bribe me, and when I refused, they started threatening.
How did you hand it over to them?
I take it up the hill behind the monastery here. There's a big tree there with a small chapel underneath. Sometimes Rapota is there waiting for me. If not, I leave it there.
What did they threaten you with?
They said they know people in the monastery. That they'd have me thrown out and beaten for stealing.
And you had been stealing? I mean, before then?
You know how it is. I work my fingers to the bone and they pay me a pittance.
So they knew about you?
Yes, they knew my name, everything.
Very well. Thank you.
Farewell.
Oh, the fact that he's mentioned in the monastery tells me that it's getting closer and closer to doing that mission. Oh, a minute, where the fuck have I ended up? Ooh. Have I found a secret way into the monastery? Oh, I wonder if I can sneak a load of gear in here. Hey Joanne, welcome to the stream, dude. Oh, I don't know if I am properly in the monastery yet, though. Shit, it is the monastery. I'm just going to put like 14 lockpicks in there. Shit, I didn't realise there was another way to get in. So I've dumped those lockpicks in there because they could come in useful later on when I end up having to go into the monastery. Right, let's go find this reporter and try and sell a load of this gear that I've got. Oh, they're all coming out.
Can I take a look inside the monastery?
What's got into you, boy? The grounds inside the monastery belong to the monks of the Order of Saint Benedict. No others shall pass.
Yeah, so you can't even look around in there to like leave things around for you for when you have to work in there.
God's blessings. What can I do for you?
Good luck then.
Nothing to trade. Oh, alright. See what I can sell. Ah, there we go. Get rid of that, get rid of that. I'm not even going to haggle with him. Because I'm making so much money at Pribyslavitz now that I don't have to haggle with people anymore, because I'm just making money every single day just by not doing anything, and I don't need the money for anything specific now. You know, I can buy noble clothing if I want to. I can buy the best sword if I want to. Just wait a few days and go back to Pribyslavitz and take more money out the chest. So again, I don't need to steal. I don't need to do anything kind of extra to earn money. There he is.
Are you Rappator by any chance?
Pardon me? Do we know each other?
No, but I'm hoping to change that.
Well, I don't have much time right now. I'd best be off.
It'll only take a moment.
All right then. What do you want?
I know that you spy on Florian. I know you were involved in the kidnapping of the bathmaid, and I know why you're doing it all.
It seems there's no point making excuses.
None. Now tell me where their workshop is.
Of course. That will be the best solution.
So?
Let's leave it for another time.
How do I fucking run? He's going really fast. I can't catch up to him. What's the... There's got to be a sprint key. Sprint. Oh, there is a sprint key. Fuck's sake. All this time I didn't even know that there was a fucking sprint key. Oh, look at it. I'm proper fucking going now.
No, I give up.
So I could have been sprinting around.
So,
and not even I didn't even know it.
I will. Just don't hurt me, please. What do you want from me?
Tell me where the workshop is. Don't worry. Your master won't be punishing you for betraying him. You're both going to have too many other problems.
It's in the Skullets mines.
That doesn't narrow it down very much.
On the eastern side of Skullets Hill, there's an abandoned mine gallery. Well, it used to be abandoned. Now there's a small camp in front of it, and the workshop is inside.
Who is your lord?
Sir Jezek of Ronov. That's what he calls himself, although Ronoff Castle's long gone.
What happened to it?
Ronoff used to belong to Vincent, Count Lichtenberg. After his death, it fell to Margrave Jobst, and he had it pulled down. He knew full well that Vincent's vassals would resist him.
Why? Everyone knows that when a lord dies without issue, the king can confer his estate on whoever he pleases.
But Vincent had descendants. Ronoff only fell to the Margrave because he declared them all illegitimate. All because Vincent had refused to fight for him against Sir Prokop. Sir Jezek led a revolt of the vassals, but Jobst rounded them all up. Only Sir Jezek got away. Since then, he's become the scourge of the domain.
It's pretty filthy, isn't he?
Anyway?
They call me Rapota. I used to be the executioner's henchman in Brno.
And how did you come to be serving Sir Jezek?
I helped him escape from prison. If I was going to serve anyone, better Sir Jezek than the executioner.
So you saw being a brigand's henchman as a step up in the world?
I thought if things changed and he stopped marauding, he might get Ronoff back and take me into his service.
Well, after this little escapade, you can forget about that. You'll be lucky if you don't end up swinging on the gallows.
It's all the same anyway now. I've betrayed him.
So who's Sir Jezek working for? Don't tell me you just took it into his head one day to start forging coins.
That's not for me to know. Sir Jezek was on speaking terms with various lordships.
Such as?
We were often guests at the monastery, but I slept in the hayloft, so I heard nothing.
And apart from that?
In the camp, you'd occasionally see a Hungarian nobleman, but I don't know what he was doing there, or who he is.
I think I've heard enough.
Can I ask you something?
Yes?
Can I go?
I don't want to hang. It's a horrible death. I prefer you just kill me here and now.
An honourable death? No chance. It's the dungeons for you, and the sort of punishment a counterfeiter deserves. Don't worry. In time, you'll be glad of the gallows.
Henry can be a bit of a dick sometimes, can't he? Maybe I should have just let him go. Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, so every big city has its own dungeon, but you can't really find it very easily. It's all they're usually quite hidden away. So where's this one? See, where are we? Yeah, see, they're just hidden away somewhere. You never get to find them. So we're in Sasau still. Oh, I see. It's behind the armourer's building. Alright, let's go to the tailor and see if I can get myself some nice gear. Hang on, this is the scribe. Yeah, there we go, that's why. Tell Ambrose.
God's blessings. What can I do for you?
You can buy my shit.
See you later.
No, got nothing to...
Bye.
Right, see if he does any posh gloves. Probably doesn't. No, more spam. I think it's probably the armourer that does the posh gloves. But you know what? I don't actually know. They might not. To be fair. Fucking YouTube bots, fuck off.
Jeff, do you know Chris Mills is a new series of I'm a Celebrity? He isn't. So that's the thing.
So I've stand right next to him to seriously, I'm getting
God grant you
spammed
health.
on YouTube
How
now.
may I help you?
Everyone's getting spammed on YouTube. Is it bots?
Yeah.
Yeah, every YouTuber that I watch is all saying that they're all getting bots as well.
Oh, maybe I should have killed that Rapota. I don't know if I can go back and reload that.
Your keys. I need to go get Taylor.
There you go.
See you soon.
See you soon.
Garlic soup for the winter.
Well, let me have a look at the traders'
Good
wealth.
afternoon.
See how much money they have. Yeah, they've got 200k. They've got ridiculous amounts of money. Alright, let's feed the dog.
Good boy. That's my boy. Look what I've got for you. You'll love this.
There you eat your chicken.
Back to the mill. Home.
So the mill is considered your proper home then, because there was a mod where you can do like add base building into it and actually have a your own little home that you want to build. Aha. Look at me sprinting around now that I know the button for it. Fucking going places now. Although my stamina is going down, not very fast, it is going down, but very slowly. I imagine if my stamina was set to like really base level and that, I wouldn't be able to do this for very long. Yeah, I mean, I'll be able to sprint, but like run out really quickly. Is there a fishing spot around here, or a grave, or something that I can dig up? Run fast. Fucking moving well quick now that I can sprint. But I've always been able to sprint, just didn't know that I could.
Here we are.
I'd like to strangle that right through an over.
It must be inside the ale house, because it's not in any of the rooms. Oh, there he is.
I finally found out where the Forger's workshop is. Master Fayfar was right. The Forgers are sticking close to the supply source. Their workshop is somewhere in the mines. The entrance is on the eastern side of the hill. I've no idea what to expect there, but I'd rather go there with some backup.
I will be glad to give it. Lead on.
Right, let's... Oh, yes, I need to... There we go. Let's save, because this is we're going to get into it now. Once we've done this quest and that, I'll try and see if I can do a few more like forced side quests. Go and ask people if they need any jobs done and stuff like that.
What are you doing here? Tired of life, are you?
chief will have your balls if he hears you talking like that.
The chief
never tapped you. What's that?
Alarm!
Well, I never. The pig turns up willingly for the slaughter.
Raise the alarm!
Okay.
Watch out!
Alarm!
He ran away.
Raise the alarm! Watch out! Over here!
Well now,
Where is everyone?
look what's come
Quick!
crawling out from under some rock.
Oh, you fucker. Ulrich, now would be a good time.
Oh dear, did that hurt?
I can have that, you fucker.
And that's that.
Let's get my arrows back. There's also another mod that changed the quills of the arrows so that they were easy to spot once you launched them. They just kind of like switched off at some point because the arrows are a nightmare to find. Right, let's see if I can repair anything. Right, okay, that's that sorted. Oh fuck, is Ulrich gone in there? I'd best take my helmet off for this because it does get in the way. Oh shit. I didn't see which way he went. Okay, well, it's obviously not this way then. talking.
We have to make at least another 3 score and another, but 3 would be better.
Oh, there he is.
Jesus Christ. Who are you and what are you doing here?
I'm here at the command of the royal hetman, Sir Radzig Kabila.
And who's he?
That's no concern of yours.
I'm sure we could come to some sort of agreement. I have plenty of coin.
We can come to an agreement that you'll keep your mouth shut.
Yeah.
Please, don't take this personally.
Wait!
What? Do you want to do it? Be my guest. It gives me no pleasure.
You can't kill him. I have orders to take him to Ratai.
That is unfortunate. I have orders to kill everyone involved in this business.
You can't do that!
I have no choice, as you are aware.
Uh-oh. Looks like we will duel again.
Why do you want to kill him? He may have valuable information.
For that exact reason. My master does not wish this man to fall into the wrong hands, especially those of Radzig Kabila.
You can tell your lord the man is dead. He'll never find out.
But he will. Or do you think you can lock this man away from sight until Judgment Day?
Why not?
Do not be naive, boy. Look around you. This land swarms with rats and snakes, especially now. There is no secret that is not for sale. If I let you have him, my own head will be on a spike before the month is out.
You don't have to go back to the Rosenbergs.
How do you know about the Rosenbergs?
Master Fayfire recognized the writing on your letter of passage.
Just as I said, there is nothing safe from prying eyes in this land. And where would you suggest I go?
Into Sir Radzig's service. We need people like you.
I serve Kabila. Out of the question. If he learned of all that I did for the Rosenbergs, he would hang me from the nearest tree. But you are right, I do not have to return to the Rosenbergs. In fact, I cannot.
Why not?
I am a knight without a crest, without allegiance. No one was meant to know whom I serve.
You're a sellsword.
If the Rosenbergs hear that I have been found out, they will see to it I vanish. They cannot afford to be associated with me.
Where will you go then?
Where the road takes me.
I beef her.
I have many times before. Farewell, Henry.
Auf Wiedersehen.
Okay. Well, the last time I did this, me and him ended up fighting to the death.
Please, please. I'm sure we can come to some sort of agreement.
You can talk all you like, but not here and not to me. Let's go. Let's go. Master Fayfire is very keen to meet you.
Still with us, Bruce? Still awake, conscious and all that jazz? Good stuff, good stuff. Reason being is because I think there's a massive story twist coming up and I don't want you missing it. If it is what I think it is. But yeah, last time I took Ulrich into the mines, we ended up having to fight because I couldn't convince him to leave because my speech wasn't high enough.
Good work, Henry.
Thank you, Master Fayfar. It wasn't easy, I can tell you.
I'll take some men and have a good look around there.
And what should I do?
You should get some rest and go to Rate. In the meantime, Sir Radzig will have this wretch questioned. Maybe he'll get something useful out of him.
All right. I'll see you in Ratai then.
Let's change back into my normal clothing again. I'm still holding that poxy freaking torch. Come on, Pebbles. Yeah, you know what? I actually haven't actually gone to check on the other horses because Pebbles is the default horse you get given, but he's not the most powerful and he's not the fastest. With all the money that I earn, I should have bought myself the fastest and best horse in the game. I think it's like it's a proper Shire horse as well, with all the proper hair where the hair's supposed to be and all that sort of thing. You get some activities going from people. Then I'll go down to see Teresa and see if she needs a good old filling up. Dump the old bollock yoghurt. And yes, I know I'm crude as fuck, but I don't care. I am who I am. Let's go see Master Radzig and give him the good news because I'm the new kid on the block and I'm doing everything right. And now I found the sprint key. Look at me running around it like I own the place. Yay! Super fast. Did I just bang into him? I did. Well, there he is. Yo, dude! Mr. Dude, sir.
There's the man. Good work, Henry.
Thank you, sir.
I tell you to take a well-earned rest, but unfortunately I need one more thing from you.
Whatever you command.
Fuck off, I'm not doing overtime.
Jezek refuses to talk to us. The stubborn bastard's asking to see you.
Me?
Indeed. Normally I'd send for Captain Burner to beat it out of him, but then I told myself that if he's so keen to speak to you...
I'll try to get something out of him.
Then we can beat him.
He's locked up in the tower. Bernard will give you the key.
Very well, sir. May I be of service, my lord?
Yes, Henry. Chief Engineer Fayfar has been asking for someone reliable to assist him.
The chief engineer? Is it about Scallots?
In a manner of speaking. Master Fafar has, well, evil forebodings. I think he may want to send you to the Skalit's mines.
Can they really be restored?
Everything can be rebuilt with enough will and resources. Well, everything except a man. You'll get the details from Chief Engineer Fafar. For the time being, consider yourself his handyman.
Certainly. Where do I find him? Is he here in the castle?
Where? Now that's a good question. He ought to be somewhere at Perkstein unless he's gone off to deal with some problem or other. Look around. You're bound to run into him.
Well, thank you. I'll go and see him straight away.
Good luck, Hal.
There's actually a mod that you can get that literally turns Skalitz into the way it was before the Cumans attacked it. So obviously, as you know, it's all completely wrecked, burnt out, and full of thieves and robbers and all the rest of it. But there's, like I say, there is a mod that literally puts it back to before the intro, where it was all live and that you can walk around it. It's got people living there. You could even go visit the castle, because in the prequel, before you got attacked, you couldn't actually get into the castle grounds and walk around. But there's a mod that actually does that. However, it does have some issues. That there's some like clipping issues in some places where you can actually get trapped. But I didn't bother using it because it kind of like breaks the whole immersion, being as we know that the whole thing got raised to the ground. Alright, let's go repair anything that needs repairing and go down and see Teresa. Oh shit, I've gone too far, haven't I? Yeah. Sprint, Henry, sprint!
Good health to you. Goodbye.
Family with fresh breads.
God grant you health. How may I help you? Take care.
Let's see if he does actually have any swords that are more powerful than the one that I've got. I don't think he does.
Good boy.
Nope, he doesn't. Being as you can get that sword from there tells me that that's not the most powerful sword, because I was told that the sword that you get from Pribyslavitz, from your own sword maker, is the most powerful in the game. But this, I'm seeing this sword being sold everywhere.
God be with you. Good luck then.
God, nothing needs repairing.
Have a look at these cucumbers.
Actually,
I'll
I'm chatting.
save them all winter. Buy them before someone else does.
Pour yourself a bit of fresh milk to drink.
Of course not. I just repaired it all myself, didn't I? I'm a fucking numpty. Literally just after the battle, I kind of repaired everything using all my kits, didn't I? Well, now I can fucking sprint super fast. Let's go down and see Teresa and see if she needs a good old fucking ragging. Damn, you didn't have to get around faster with the sprint key. Who would have thought it, eh?
Henry, you've got blood on you.
It's not mine.
I've got something that needs stitching up. Could you do it for me?
All right. I can't have you walking around in torn rags, can I? Show it here. It's nice to see you, Henry.
Wouldn't you like to take a stroll somewhere?
It's a bit late now. We'd be coming home in the dark. Another time, all right?
I'd like to take Mutt travelling with me again.
I see he came back on his own. Did you do something to him?
No?
You haven't been taking care of him.
I have. It just got very dangerous, and I didn't want anything to happen to him. So I sent him back here, where he'd be safe.
Ah. That was kind of you. Sorry.
Now I can take him again. Come here, Mutt.
Whoop, there he is. Alright, let's go to bed. Well, one thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take all these out and put them in my horse, because they will come in useful. I'll take all this crap food out as well and dump it on the floor. Right, let's dump away all that manky food. Because it's just been sitting in my chest since I literally started the game. Well, not started the game, but... just litter it. Let's have some moonshine as well while I'm at it. Move to horse. Move to horse. Move to horse. Get rid of, put all these away. Oh, that reminds me. I'm gonna have to get some more bits and pieces done. Alchemy stuff. Yay, drunk Henry. Here he comes.
Good fella. That's my boy. Look what I've got for you. You'll love this.
Shame to leave you lying here. Hey.
Is there anything I can upgrade Mutt on yet? No, not yet. See, this is the one I want. Pursue a fleeing foe and take him down. That's also a useful one as well. You know what? I want to get them all. They all have their own uses. Start off. I'll put up this side first because I need to get the keys. I'll also do some alchemy as well because I'll definitely need some more bits and bobs. I mean, there is a mod that basically allows you to save anytime you want, but it's better to kind of have to like use alchemy to get the saviour snaps because that's how the game really should be. Because otherwise, if you can scum save all the time, then there's no kind of like threat of danger or anything like that. Oh shit, why is Henry tired? Oh, is it because he's drunk? Hair of the dog, what's this? Makes your mornings easier, but at what price? It cures your drunkenness, prevents a hangover and cures alcoholism. Oh shit, Henry's really tired. So drinking that moonshine was not a good idea then.
God save you, Henry.
Bernard.
Damn. God be with you.
I need the key to Yezhek's cell.
So Radzik let him have his way in the end. He should let me beat some answers out of him.
Don't take it that way. He probably wants to talk to me because he reckons he can hoodwink me. But that's where he's wrong.
Just try not to mess it up. Here's that key.
Thanks. Can I ask?
Oh no, I've already done all that.
Thank you. That's all I wanted to know.
Good luck then.
Henry needs to lie down soon. Just need a bench to sleep on. Trying to see if there's a... I'll just like sleep in the gutter somewhere in my noble clothing. Because I want to break into somebody's house because they'll kick you out. And if you sleep in their bed, yeah, they don't take that very well, as you can imagine. Ah, I've got my own bed, haven't I? In the castle. I've got the key anyway. But it must be like really cold to like live in, like sleep in one of these like castles and that. Not really doing too much for my energy, to be fair. Yeah, I'm still tired. Must have a potion or something that can sort that out. Yeah, he won't let me sleep any longer, so I'm going to have to go to the alchemist anyway. And see if there's any kind of potion that he can give me that will kind of put my energy back up. Problem is though, with potions, sometimes they're just temporary or they do have side effects. We'll see.
Baked goods fresh from the oven. Come and get them.
Get the fuck out of the way.
Greetings.
See, that only increases it for 10 minutes. Two minutes. Ah, there we go. Yeah, that'll do. 4k I'm spending. Right, let's get that up. Energy up to 45, 65. You're stuffed, okay. Well, hey, I'm all awake now. Oh, and I'm drunk again. Right, let's do some... Oh, actually, let's read those books. Wormwood and sage. Okay, I'm gonna buy all the plants that he has, just so that I can brew everything at least once. I can afford it. Aha, wormwood. That was what you are. Oh. Right, I should be able to knock a load of this stuff up now. Because what I want to try and do is do at least every single potion once, just so that it's saved. Right, so let's prepare it. Right, you'll need you'll need spirits, 2 hands. Okay, drop the sage and boil for 1 turn. Grind the wormwood, drop the wormwood into the cauldron and cook for 2 turns. Distill. Right, so right, 1 sage. Right, so okay. Oh, there we go. We'll kind of put the base in first. There we go. I was wondering why I couldn't pick it up. Drop the sage and boil for 1 turn. Grind the wormwood. Drop the wormwood in the cauldron and cook. Right, so I've got to grind it first and then put it in the cauldron for 2 turns. 2 turns. Distill. How do you distill? There you go, that's how you do it. Yay, done it. Now I can do it anytime. I should be able to auto brew now. Yeah, now I've done it the first time, I can now auto brew it. So that's that one done. Antidote, don't need to worry about that. Bowman's brew. Yeah, I'm not really interested in that one. Bard potion. I must have done this one at some point. Because I get the option. Oh no. Prepare. Oh. Already done that one before. That's good. If you have overeaten... Oh, okay. Let's prepare this bad boy then. Because I'm always eating too much. Alright, so what do I need to do with this one? I've got everything ready. You'll need spirits, a handful of mint, so 1 mint and 2 chamomile. Grind the chamomile, drop everything into the cauldron and boil for 1 turn. Oh, that's pretty fucking simple, isn't it? Alright, so put the spirits in. I wonder if this is actually, this is actually genuine alchemy, or whether they've just made it up for this game. I mean, it'd be interested to get your hands on like a proper, legitimate old school alchemy book on all the shit that they used to mix together and that, and see whether, this is what they used to actually do. Because everything else about this game seems pretty accurate, so I can't see why the alchemy part wouldn't be. Right, knocked up another one. Cockerel. Ooh, this one will be useful. 2 mint, 1 Valerian. Distill. So this is one of those awkward ones. Was it spirits? Yep, spirits, yep. 2 mint. Right, so grind the mint, boil the mint for 1 turn. Okay, right, fair enough. It was 1 turn, wasn't it? Let's just check. Got a mint ball for mint for 1 turn. Okay, yep. Add the valerian and boil for 2 more turns and distill. Okay. It's only 1 valerian, isn't it? Yep. Yay, I made the cockerel. Save your schnapps, don't need any of them for the while. Marigold. Whoever has been wounded in battle has bruises. Lazarus. Heals wounds and all that jazz. Yeah, moonshine. I'm probably... What's this one? A recipe from the secret learning of the Arabs which is used for success with handling animals for the smell of the substance has a calming effect on horses and will and all animals and is so pleasing to dogs that they even forget to bark. Okay. I'm going to also brew this one. So there's still quite a few potions that I haven't even done yet. Auto brew that one. Can never have enough poison. Takes over. Beware though. If you want to put rights to the and you can choose your perks anew. Beware though, the procedure is irreversible and painful. That makes me think that I'm going to lose all my perks. Whoever is short of breath or weighed down by heavy armour, let him drink this and he will be less tired. Okay, so it kind of like gets rid of your overburdenedness for a little bit. Oh, we're back to there again. Okay, fair enough. Right, well, let's quit. We've done quite a few of them now, so... Well, I'm quite overloaded now, so let's dump a load of this stuff. What's this one again? Yeah, it's brought my food down now, so I'm not overweight anymore. Let's dump all this on the horse. Oh shit, I'm dropping it all. I pressed the wrong button. Oh fuck, I've just dropped it all on the fucking floor. Is that everything? The fuck is up with my dog? So I can get all this stuff out when I need it. Now what's up with the dog? Oh.
Where is that dog? Oh, he's run off. I hope he comes back.
Well, so do I, because it sounded like he was being attacked. Anyway, let's go down and question this dude.
I've lost everything. My home, my family, my livelihood. Be merciful, good people. God be with you.
How does life in Rattay suit you?
I suppose it was kind of them to take us in. But then they just left us to fend for ourselves. Nobody gives a damn about us.
Oh well, not my problem. I'm doing better. Right, where is this dungeon? It's right. So I have to go around the back. Oh, actually, what am I think I can get there this way, can't I? Oh, I'm back where I started. Oh, I'm lost now. Is it through here? No, because I've got the key, so I wouldn't be able to lockpick it. I'm so confused. Oh, was it over here? No. Is that Mutt? Oh, there he is.
That's a good boy. That's my boy. Look what I've got for you. You'll love this.
I'm really confused. See, adding the marker doesn't really solve anything. Yeah, it's not in here. It's a door, that's not a door.
Mother of God! Well, I never.
No. I'm so lost. I don't know how to get to the dungeon. Let's try further down. Oh, hold on. No, it's not this way. Oh, I'm in someone's house, so it's not in here. No, I've nicked from him enough times in here, so I know that's his. Shit, that's the store. That's the store. There must be some other way to get to it then. Let's have a see. Maybe let's try the church yard. Ah, this could be it. This is looking quite promising. Oh, lockpick. At least this has got me up here. No, this hasn't really solved anything. I'm back here again. Right, bear with me 1 minute. I'm just going to alt tab out and have a look on YouTube to find out how to get to it, because I know it's a pain in the arse to get to, but this is a bit too fucking much. I've tried every single door. Rattay. Oh, dungeon. Right, Kingdom Come Rattay. I just need a screenshot just to see. Oh, here we go. Oh, I'm just watching the video, back in a minute.
So today I'm playing Kingdom Come Deliverance, and here with a tip. I'm struggling with something, and I have to believe I'm not the only one that's been struggling with it. So if you're not too far into the game, don't look now, I guess. Not really a big spoiler, but for the main quest line, all that glisters, you have to question this guy in the jail in Rattay, and I could not for the life of me find where it was. So I will quickly show you where it is. So start by the tailors in Rattay, go straight, and right across from it there will be this room. Turn immediately left, immediately right, down the stairs.
Oh, for fuck's sake, really? Is that where it is? According to the tutorial I just looked at on YouTube, everyone struggles with this. They they say it's ridiculously stupid on how to try and find this entrance. And this is why. You'll see why.
Garlic, carrots, beetroot, onions.
You'll see why.
All the roses around. Fresh. Come right up.
Well, here it is. Ooh, cave mushroom. There he is.
God save you, Henry.
Yeah, but he ain't gonna save
well,
you.
Finally, I've had quite a wait.
Why do you want to talk to me, of all people?
You brought me here. You should consider it an honor.
If hanging around in a damp dungeon with a condemned man is your idea of honor...
You're not seeing the bright side. You can be the one who uncovers a conspiracy against the king for your master. You don't get an opportunity like that every day. It did cross my mind, though, that it might be nice to get some assurances for my cooperation. After all, I'm the one the Margrave unjustly declared the scourge of the land and expelled from Moravia. They even pulled my beautiful castle down. It was the necessity of making a living that forced me to take some liberties.
Do you really want to question the authority of the Margrave?
I've always been loyal to the crown, but what can I do when the Margrave stole my fief?
That's not why we're here. I don't care about your conflict with the Margrave. It's your crimes against the king I'm worried about. The king you say you've always been so loyal to.
Very well, ask me anything you want. I won't be obstructive.
What I want to know most of all is who's behind it. Who are you making those forgeries for?
Do you think I couldn't have handled it all myself?
I'm not trying to insult you. It's just not a job one man could do alone.
All right, the way it began was I was short of coin, as usual. So I let those crimps in Sasau recruit me.
Recruit you into what?
I didn't inquire too much. In this business, you don't ask too many questions. But when they found out I wasn't just anybody, they put me in charge of the counterfeiting. A foreigner by the name of Eric gave me instructions. But for sure, he isn't the chief. And there's someone highly placed at the monastery who's mixed up in it too.
Uh-oh.
But I don't know who.
How did you come to hear of all this business?
I met some old friends in Colleen a few months ago. And they said they were heading for Sasau. That armed men were being recruited. And they'll hire anyone.
Old friends? Who were they?
Just a couple of brigands. We used to ambush the Margrave's messengers in Moravia together.
Nice friends you keep.
I was in dispute with the Margrave. A man in my position finds himself mixed up with all sorts.
And then what?
Rapota and I had been living off stale crusts for a month, so I wasn't going to turn down the chance of work, honest or otherwise. We rode to Sasau and met with the recruiters. It didn't take long to realize I was a nobleman fallen on hard times, not some common peasant.
Can you get to the point?
Well, they introduced me to this Eric, and he told me what was needed. They set up the workshop, got the men, the supplies, everything.
This Eric, you reckon he's not the one in charge?
He puts on airs, but he's just a naive young pup. And he's always going on about his lord, though he never mentioned him by name.
Where can I find this Eric? You must have had some meeting place.
He used to come to the workshop unannounced. And after what's happened, I doubt he'll be showing his face there again.
This highly placed person at the monastery, what can you tell me about him?
I've no idea who he is, only that he's no small fry. After all, he handles the exchange of the forgeries in Passau.
I see. Is there anything else at all you can tell me about him?
No, he was supposed to supply me with materials too, but he backed out. Eric said he probably got cold feet.
Crimps?
Already done
Well,
that.
it seems so. I was giving the recruiters some of the coins to do it. The fake ones, of course.
Where can I find the recruiting gang?
That's tricky. It was my friends who led me to them. We met with them in the woods next to Sasau. It's about who you know, as always.
You said you gave them money. Where was that?
They'd ride to the mine gallery to see me. I don't suppose you'd find them there now.
If you say so. That'll do me for the moment.
Will you put in a word for me with Sir Radzig? I'll swear allegiance to him if he'll have me. I'm sick of being a renegade.
I'll have to think about it. I don't want to annoy Sir Radzig.
Yeah. So I mean, the dungeons in this game are in such surreal places. It's like the side of someone's house. That's why I couldn't find it before. Right, I'm probably gonna play.
Rolls and pretzels.
Yeah, probably gonna play till about 10:30 tonight because it's a school night for me. So I don't want to be up too late tonight. But we've got quite a lot done tonight, actually. To be fair, I think we got more done tonight than we did last stream. Alright, I've got to speak to the engineer guy over here, and also Radzig as well. Oh, there he is. What's he up to?
God be with you, Henry. So what have you learned?
All sorts of things.
There's some foreigner called Eric behind the counterfeiting ring, and someone highly placed at the monastery.
The monastery? Really?
That's what Jezek claimed.
It's worse than I thought. If this is true, we'll have to proceed with the utmost caution.
Why? Can't we just go to the monastery to investigate?
No. If the church is truly involved, I have no authority.
So what will you do?
I'll have to think about it. It won't be an easy nut to crack. I'll have to consult with Hanush. And what of this Eric? Who is he?
I don't know, but he's recruiting armed men in Sasau and forming an army.
Damn. So it looks like Pribyslavitz wasn't the end of it.
It most certainly wasn't, sir. And what's more, Sir Jezek is convinced this Eric is only a go-between, and there's someone bigger behind him.
You should return to Sasau and take a closer look at those recruiters. If they're going to attack, we must find out sooner than last time.
It might not be as straightforward as that. Sir Jezek didn't know them and has no idea how to find them.
You'll have to manage somehow, my lad. Don't tell me there's an armed force amassing here and nobody knows anything. Go to Sasso and try to find them.
I'm not sure where to start, sir.
Then ask around the alehouses and inns, or at the Rathaus. Someone must have heard something. These things can't be entirely kept in the dark. Whatever you do, be careful, Henry. And best not mention my name. It would attract unwelcome attention. What we want is for the crimps to take you for just another village lad they can lure into their gang.
All right, sir. I'll try to blend in as best I can.
I know I'm asking a lot of you, but I know of no one else who could help as much as you can now.
As you command, sir.
Yeah, fuck him, he can stay in jail. Right, let's go up and speak to the engineer. It's definitely looming now. The monastery mission is definitely looming. They're already talking about it.
Greetings. What do you need?
Drugs.
Master Fafar, Sir Radzig sent me to you.
Did he? He must think highly of you.
I do the best I can.
I'm kind of
That's
a big
good,
deal around here.
Because this is damned important. Silver's our most valuable asset.
How can I help with these, evil forebodings of yours?
Sir Radzig may make light of it, but a large quantity of silver has been discovered hereabouts, and no one is guarding the Skullets mines, the most likely source.
You really think someone could be stealing the silver from the mines? I would have thought that would be quite a job, wouldn't it?
It certainly would. Which is why I'd like you to go and check out not only the mine gallery, but also the yard with the smelter and the waterworks. See what kind of state it's all in, and if anything looks suspicious.
Is that the yard next to the Skalitz mill?
That's the one. I don't know what state it's in now. There used to be a stock of charcoal and smelted silver there.
A silver store? Could there really be any left?
I doubt it. I'd be surprised if it was still standing at all.
What about these waterworks? What's there?
A stamping mill and washing troughs. They're on the bend in the river below the castle. You can't miss them. There are big tanks and equipment all around.
You said mine gallery. Just one?
Boy, there's such a maze there that it would take a week to crawl through the place. There's only one gallery I'm interested in, at the foot of the hill by a small fish pond.
Why just that one?
Because I was expecting to find a scene there. All the indications pointed to it. So if anyone is stealing silver, it'll be right there.
Should I be expecting trouble then?
Well, I definitely wouldn't treat the job like a visit to church on Sunday. You could find yourself facing a pack of hungry dogs trailing the army, or a band of brigands.
I see. Well, you and Sir Radzig can rely on me. That's all clear. I'll get going.
God be with you.
God, so many bloody jobs now. So we've got all them jobs down there. And all these jobs up here. So quite a lot to do. But let's go and see if... what time is it? What time is it in game? Oh, it might be a little bit too late. Trying to see if I can take Teresa out on a date. I think when the church bells go, she doesn't want to do dates because it's too late for her. We'll see. We'll see. If not, I'll try and see if I can get speak to one of the other barmaids to see if she'll come. Because there are a couple of ale houses in Rattay. Oh, she's not here. Where is she? She indoors. Where is that woman? Oh, there she is.
I've got something for you. I got them from Uncle Peshek. Just don't go poking them where you shouldn't.
They're lockpicks. They're not really intended for poking in your own locks.
True, but at least don't get caught. And if you do, you didn't get them from me.
Wouldn't you like to take a stroll somewhere?
I'd love to.
Oh, we were in time for a date.
Henry, I don't want to complicate things, but how do you think it will be between the two of us? After all that's happened to us both, you're all I have left in my life. But you've got a lot of work for Sir Radzig and I'm afraid you'll have to leave me too.
Have no fear. I'll never leave you. Wherever my duties might take me, we'll still be together. After all, you're all that's left to me, too. And even though everything might change...
Henry.
Take me.
Will you promise me something?
Anything.
Promise me you'll take care of yourself. Even if you were to go away for a long time and meet other girls. If I were to lose you too, I don't know what I'd do.
Ah, Teresa.
Just promise me.
I promise.
Thank you. I know it's a hard thing to promise, but... you know, well, we ought to be heading back. I still have work to do. Besides, you don't want to see me crying like a baby here.
Definitely not. You'd start me off too.
Right then, let's go.
Oh well, no dick for Teresa then.
The time passes so quickly with you, Henry. Come and see me again sometime.
Yeah. Well, it looks like we might be able to get away with one more stream after this one, before we have to do the monastery job. Because what I'm probably thinking of doing is watching a few of the old YouTube tutorials, because I've already done it a few times anyway, but I don't know what the best one for the stream would be. Either the quick easy option to get it done and out the way, or the long, because there's just so many different ways to do the monastery mission. There are so many different outcomes that come with it as well, but it's just, for me, a lot of people love it. A lot of people say it's the best mission in the game next to the Father Godwin mission, but I just don't enjoy it. Because you've literally got to live the life of a monk. The only items that you have on you are the monk's robes. All your items, all your inventory gets cleaned out completely. You don't even have lockpicks. And you have to kind of like sneak around, because if you're like walking around corridors you're not supposed to be in, all the leading monks keep telling you off all the time and keep punishing you. What the hell? What did I say? and it's all about being in the right place at the right time and timing it right, so you don't get caught. Because you have to do a lot of naughty things in the monastery as well to kind of like find out the truth about who's behind a lot of the bad stuff.
The Lord be praised. What brings you to me? God be with you.
Right, is it? Why am I wanted?
God grant you health. How may I help you? May the Lord watch over you.
Okay, for some reason I'm wanted. I haven't killed anyone again, have I?
Be merciful.
Yeah, there's a... What the hell's going on?
Be merciful, good neighbors. I live like you.
My humble greetings. How may I help you?
Goodbye.
Well, I have no idea why I'm now wanted in Retire. Let's go up to Privoslavitz and see how Matthew and Fritz are doing, because I think you have to speak to them first for you to get the option to ask about a an alehouse maid. Right, it's really struggling to get me out of the castle, so... So I've obviously broken some rule. Okay, let's just fight and see what they want. I might be able to talk my way out of it, but I have no clue why I'm suddenly wanted all of a sudden.
Enough! Please! I yield!
Hey, you! Halt!
Oh. Right, let's see what they want.
Got you, you scum! And now you'll pay for the murder you committed.
Hey?
It's jail for you, and I hope you rot there.
Look, I'll tell you the truth, but you mustn't tell anyone. The Lord of Ratai sent me on a secret mission, and to do it I have to bend the law a little now and again. Understand?
Well, I thought... That is, I had no idea. If that's how it is, of course you may go.
But I don't know who it is I've murdered. Oh, for God's sake. Don't say you can kill somebody by running into them like you do with the horse. Because I was doing a lot of sprinting, but I don't think I actually killed anybody. Might sneak into the swordsmith's house and see if I can steal a better sword. But I don't see why you could steal something that he wouldn't be able to sell. But either way, once we get here, we're gonna end. I just want to speak to Fritz and Matthew, and see how they're finding it. Because I was meant to do that earlier, but I forgot. There was lots of things in the way. I remember that the swordsmith's house is just past the traders. I'm fucking stuck between the horse now. Shut up, dog.
Christ almighty! Help! Fight! Do something about it before they beat each other to a pulp!
Oh, for fuck's sake. Ooh. Well, no gods have come. Nah. There's no decent one here. That's the one I want. Yeah. So let's erase that even never happened. And then, if the tavern's still open, which I probably don't think it is, I'll just see if the boys are in there. If not, we'll continue it with the next stream. Alright, it's as if I wasn't even in there. Now, where is the ale house? Oh, there it is. Let's mark it. In all fairness, I wasn't even wearing my stealth gear, so it's no wonder that she woke up. Is it all locked for the night? It's literally like, wait 20 hours. There we go. Oh, and one final thing, we can check the chest to see how much money has accumulated, because if you remember, there was 17 grand in the chest when we left it a few days ago, in-game days. See how much it's gone up by. God, I know I keep on adding things to it, but while I'm here, while I remember it.
How are you, Henry?
One ale over here, please.
And there they are.
Hey, how'd you get so fucked up?
So, Fritz, keeping busy? Are things to your liking here?
Oh, aye. Not a dull moment. That ale of yours is nearly as good as we had in Skalitz.
I might have known you'd be doing nothing here but sucking down ale.
I beg your pardon. Somebody's got to make sure you're not serving up horse piss here. Good luck, then.
Where's Matthew? Is he outside? Refugee. I'm not going to go looking for him. I really can't be bothered to look for him. But I'm going to see how much money we've got in the chest, and then we'll call it there. Right, 17 grand before, 25 grand now. See how quickly that money goes up. Ridiculously quick. And that is that. So, gone about 10 minutes over what I said I would, but, you know, even so, you get more bang for your buck. So, yeah, I honestly have no idea when I'm going to be on next, because I was supposed to have Thursday and Friday off work, but they've called me in to do 2-day shifts. So I'm doing literally from tomorrow till Friday. I'm in on day shifts. So theoretically I could do streams in the evening, but Friday's usually date night with the wife, so if anything, it's either going to be possibly Thursday or Saturday, one of the two. But either way, I will let you know when I'm carrying on with this one. We've got quite a few jobs to do because we've been given so many assignments. Well, 2 missions. We've got a main mission and a side mission, but they've all got like loads and loads of different tasks to do, so that should keep us busy. And in the meantime, I'm going to keep watching YouTube on all the different ways to deal with the monastery, just in case that one comes up. Although, that said, I do feel that the monastery mission would be an evening on its own, just in case it does take longer than necessary, because I'd like to start a stream with the monastery rather than get round to it during the middle of a stream, because, again, it's one of those things that could either take half an hour or it could take 2-3 hours because it's such a pain in the arse. But on that note, I will catch you next time. So anyone who's watching, hope you have a good night. If you haven't already, please hit the follow button if you're on Twitch, hit the subscribe button if you're on YouTube, and I will catch you next time.
A break, a pause, I wait. Oh, baby, 'cause I know I was the cause. Every time I close my eyes, I see your face. I'm longing for your kisses and your sweet embrace. Now you're saying you need time and that you need your space, and you don't know if things will ever be